It's another one of Floyd fighters. That was my my one and only L when I went down there. And my second time going to Vegas was
you fought
when I fought Jimmy Williams on a Roy Jones card. And I fought that undefeated guy. And then that was in Vegas. That was at the Cox Pavilion. And then I fought Sanjar. That was at Sam's Town in Vegas.
Yeah.
Then I went back for Jamel in the Mandalay Bay. So, yeah, I was like my third time in a row fighting in Vegas.
So you don't want to fight nowhere else but Vegas, huh?
Yeah, I was for some
Marquis, who's your promoter, bro? Are you signed or you freestyling?
King's promotion right now.
Kaufman?
King's promotion with Kaufman.
Yeah.
My promoter right now.
Who's managing you?
Right now, my dad's managing me right now.
Who's the guy I know that be with you? That ain't your dad, right?
Nuh-uh. That's Titus Williams. He's also.
I like that guy, man. He's friendly, man. Every time I see him, it's like a reunion, bro. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
He be with you all the time.
Yeah. He's also my manager too.
Okay. Yeah, he moves like a manager. That's why I was guessing that's who that was, man. So I think, your stablemate, bro. Ain't you and Danielle, y'all stablemates, really?
Mm-hmm.
She finally got that pro win last night.
Pro win that she been wanting for a while.
Yeah, man, that was coming, man. And she, after the fight, she called out on Jimenez, man. I want to see her get her too.
yeah. She ready to go for that world title, man. She not even trying to play.
It used to be, but the sport, the sport was way more. It was just different, I guess. But these boys, man, they can't. It seems to me a lot of people's pretending like the female fight ain't deep. Man, I don't think that's true, bro. I think it's deeper than it's ever been.
Well, I think it's getting deeper, and I think they're starting to get more exposure. And I think with the whole boxing thing that's slowed down, now they're able to have a little more attention on it because ain't nothing else really going on, and so now they're getting some of their well-deserved more attention because what else is going on. And hopefully, when shit gets back to normal, all that carries over. And, we continue to support, and they continue to have that following where the sport, the women's division, can continue to grow and support and fans. And
I feel like Eddie Hearn been doing good with that, putting on the skill, ladies, the lady fights on. I'm talking about like the skill fighters. What's
Taylor, Breakers, Taylor.
Breakers, yeah. She actually just lost Breakers. She just lost to.
Did you watch that fight?
No, I didn't get to watch it, man. I Breakers.
I watched it. I had it 5-4-1 Breakers, but it was so close that
it was close.
I was rooting for the American, and she won, so I ain't tripping.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a rivalry. It was that close. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the few times I seen Breakers fight, she didn't fight like herself either. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if Lady Carter or Jessica caused that problem or whatever the case may be, but she was off early and Jessica jumped out to the lead and she had to come and get it back. So anybody who thinks, I ain't gonna argue the score. It was that close. You know what I'm saying? Anybody could have won. But where I was going with that girls boxing thing is this. Like, the guys pretending like it ain't as deep as it is, and they trying to say, like, they getting the title shots early. Men's getting title shots early, too.
They got
Lomachenko got this shit after a fight. Man,
you got
they got 14 fights, and he's a world champion.
See, it depends on your amateur background. That's what they don't understand. It's like just like Lomachenko. Lomachenko came out with his second fight.
Yeah. Over 100.
First fight was against Salido. Like,
Yeah.
You gotta understand, Danielle, she's a equivalent to me to like a gold medalist because there's no heavyweight division for like in Olympics right now for women, correct? But Danielle won the number one ranking in the world at another international tournament. So she did the highest thing she can do as a heavyweight female.
Right.
So she wants to get treated like, Lomachenko, somebody that, was already a gold medalist. Like, hey, I don't need 20 warm-up fights because I did this in the amateurs. That same thing, how Danielle's coming. Like, I agree. Gold medalist heavyweight, the best in the world amateur. So why would I need to do 15 fights, 20 fights to get a world title? Like, I'm ready now, So I get what. And if I was like that, if I gold medalist and all this, I'd be the same way. I'd be like, hey, 7 fights, let's go.
Yeah, she's a world games gold medalist, man. Line them up. It's time to go.
Yeah.
There's a lot of smoke. There's a lot of smoke in the women's division, man. At every weight class too, from the heavyweight down to welterweight all the way down.
Mm-hmm. Go look at ESPN just put out their women's pound for pound list. And I know most of them, so that usually didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Women. But from Sinisa had 108 pounds and Marlene and them at 108 pounds, all the way up to Danielle. You know who these gals is, man. It's because they fight, man. Yeah. And the thing about it is, it's incumbent upon them anytime they get a slot on a show or a televised show to perform or have a knockdown drag out. One of the two, because people are watching. And I'll tell you this, that McCaskill girl, say what you want about her boxing, it doesn't matter. She's fighting her ass off and trying to win. And to the fans and to the people who matter, who buy the fights, man, that's what they want to see, man. So there was never a point in that fight against Breakers that she wasn't trying to win. You know what I'm saying? She was trying to win. She was chunking them Hail Marys and trying to get her out of there, man. That's all you did. But yeah, man, from down there by Marlene and them all the way to Danielle, these guys, man, hey, it's a bunch of girls I'd rather watch a fight than a dude. It's some of these dudes with names, bro.
Yeah.
I put the TV off halfway through the fight. Man, they'll say, Coach, you watching this shit? I say, man, I turned that shit off, man. I'm going to sleep, man. I'm watching the theme song saying Heat of the Night. I'm going to sleep, man.
H-Time, we are live here on Soapbox Podcast with Marquis Taylor, Coach Derek. Man, do you have any experience in the MMA?
No.
I see some on your box record about MMA, man. What's up with that?
Man. At the gym, at my gym, they got MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, all that. It'd be so tempting because, they be squabbling, man. I'm a fighter, so I like to, it look good, but, they throwing elbows, knees, kicks. But still.
Listen, when I was younger, people try to get me to do MMA, and they have no respect for their body, bro. They'll be bending their arms backwards, I just can't. You bend my elbow back or you break my elbow, I'm just gonna go straight to the parking lot, pop trunk, come back. You ain't gonna fuck up my body like that. Boxing, you gotta respect. There's a science to it, and I'm sure MMA. They'll say the same thing. There's a science to it. There's technique and this that. But you ain't gonna be putting my arm around my neck and making me tap out and do all that shit. If I'm gonna lose, you're gonna knock me out. That's it.
Yeah, arm bars, rear naked chokes and stuff.
Yeah, all that shit. Fucking cross arms and leg shit. Nah, kicking me in the face. Oh hell no. That shit ain't gonna
I'm not the biggest MMA guy. I'm nothing. Don't pretend to know it. But the little I do know, I think parents, if they take them kids that's being bullied and shit, and take them to them jiu-jitsu classes, them, them grapple classes and shit, bro. I think they're smart because, you know, everybody don't have that skill set to sit there and chunk punches. I mean, that's evident.
True.
That's evident on every Facebook video where some sucker talk shit and gets knocked out after 2 punches.
Mm-hmm.
But them kids, I think that jiu-jitsu, it be teaching them kids how to dive in there, grab on, you know, before somebody get the kick in their ass. And they put you in that wrist lock or something, you know. On one of them chokes, you know, it'll do well for their confidence, man. You know, they'll know they could defend themselves. You know what I'm saying? That's I think it's valuable, man. It's just completely different than our world, man. And everybody tries to pretend like those things are interchangeable. But I don't know how many boxers need to go over there and get their ass whipped, or MMA guys need to come over here and get their ass whipped before people realize MMA people don't box, and boxers don't do MMA, man.
I already went in the cage, you know, and sparred with an MMA guy, and I told him, I was like, man, go ahead and do your thing, man. Just don't, you know, no elbows, but you need to do your thing. Just don't go 100%, go about 70%, because I just want to see.
Yeah.
Right. And man, I ain't gonna lie. He got the kicking. And I started trying to defend the kicks. Then he got the punches. So he kind of whooped my ass. I ain't gonna lie to you, but the same guy, I destroyed him like 20 times in the ring. Yeah. I was like, you know what? I don't feel right. I want to go in your room. You know, I'm gonna get in the cage, put the shin guards on me, put 2 of them on me if you can. He's like, nah, you only put 1 on. I'm like, all right, cool. He got the kicking, punching and stuff. I was like, shit. But respect though, you know what I'm saying? I got in the cage with him. He always get in the ring and spar me. He always
they need to know how to punch.
Yeah,
and how to not get hit if possible. But you know, it's such a different skill set, man. Because it's not even, you know, you go and get in the cage is not even in the odds for you. It's giving him the advantage. Yeah. The same way he's giving you the advantage when he gets in that boxing ring. You know, I would love to see a real skilled boxer go to MMA route and see what happens. Just because I would like to see that experiment.
I see it too, because Connor already came to boxing, you know what I'm saying, fully. So we're gonna be the first boxer to really go over on that other side and see what they got.
You know how big I am on Clarissa, bro. And she talking about going fight it. Man, listen, a lot of you can't be overconfident as a boxer just because you the best. Yeah. Because if you think them folk gonna box with you, they're not gonna box with you, man. They're not even gonna almost box with you. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying it's kind of disingenuous when they be saying, "Well, come over here if you're bad." Come over here if you're bad. It's the same shit. Yeah. I got an advantage like you got an advantage. It ain't like you saying, "I come over here and I got 10 years of jiu-jitsu and shoot wrestling and shit." I don't got none of that. So you trying to get me at a disadvantage. Kind of did it because they backed the fucking bank truck up. That's why he did that shit. Anybody can do that. You know what I'm saying? And he's such a salesman that you had many fuckers walking around here thinking he had a chance.
That whole press conference and that whole tour, man, was the best part of that fucking fight. Man, they fucking hyped that fight up so much, and it was worth it.
Yeah, McGregor went 3-0 in press conference. Marquis, I'm Irish, bro. We talk shit, get drunk, and fight. That's what we do. Yeah. Now I don't do the drinking shit no more, but kind of do. And is a master at the shit talk. Yeah. So I already knew the press conference was gonna be off the chain, and it was. But Lil Floyd knew If I swing on this motherfucker at this press conference, he gonna time